All right, welcome to Math2355, Mathematical Applications for Business. My name is Dr. Barry Smith, and I'll be your instructor for the course. My office is in PS 130, kind of across the hall and down a little hallway. Here's my phone number. Probably the best way to contact me is through my Casper College email address. Remember, if you email me, you need to use your Casper College email address as well. I have office hours at the following times, plus you can meet me in class and talk about things there, as well as if you need Zoom, we can do that as well. There's a short intro video about myself. You're watching the Moodle overview. Here's my lab registration and PDF and video kind of logging how to do it. That means if you click on that, what's going to happen is you're going to come up with something like this. I only get the instructor view, so this is kind of what I'll see, but it's going to look something similar to what we have here. We'll go to instructor home. And then I can hit student view. And so this will kind of be what you're seeing. But here's going to be, you're going to see homework assignments. You're going to be able to click into books, things like that. So there's going to be a whole bunch of information you can do. And so going back to my homepage, here's the instructor home. I can look at your assignments. There's going to be e-text I can go to, all kinds of different things. And so there's going to be a lot of things you're going to be doing in here, reading your book, doing homework. There's also multimedia videos and different things you can go to. So that's going to be where all the homework and everything is done, as well as readings. Announcements will go here. This course content just kind of explains what's down below, which is kind of what we're doing here. Course documents, here's the syllabus. Make sure you read it completely. We'll talk about it in class. Here's the calendar of events, so kind of the planned objective we're going to do for this semester. Again, as the syllabus says, we might be on target, we might get slower or faster, kind of depends on how things go. Here's a math study skills PDF, kind of explains how to study for math classes as well as other types of classes. So, you're going to read that, and throughout the course, you're going to have journals you're going to have to post in about this math study skills thing. This is advice from past students. It's a PDF, kind of they tell you what they thought about the class as far as, what you need to keep up with or things like that. Do note that we went from using My Open Math to now we're using Pearson products. And so it's going to have some things that aren't quite the same as what it was before, but that's going to be that. Helpful links. Here's the Digital Learning Center, the Help Desk Information Technology Department, Disability Services, Tutoring, Student Handbook. Here are some videos how we can all succeed in math. So Power of Believing You Can Do It, the grit video, how learning math is different, trying to eliminate math anxiety, and some listening and making notes video on study skills. Khan Academy, Desmos, and TI Calculator Help are some extra useful websites that you might find useful. Then the gist of the course is here. So all the homework and everything is right here in the My Lab and assignments, but then there's extra things here. So you have the introduction that's due on September 6th. So please post in there. If you want to post a picture of yourself, you can. We'll see each other in class anyway. Syllabus quiz. So take that after you read your syllabus. Math poll, answer honestly, you love math, hate math, or you're somewhere in between. And then each course is going to, or each module is going to have learning outcomes for the module. Basically, what are we going to cover? We're also going to have Excel labs. So in this first module, we have 2 of them, different dates that are due. So we'll talk about these in class as we go. So don't worry about that. Then we have the study skills journal. So I would suggest once the class opens to kind of go in there and see what it says to do, read the study skills, and it says use 3 study skills, work on those while you work on your assignments throughout the class, and that will really help you. Before an exam, the pre-exam self-reflection will open, and then you can fill out how you're feeling about, the exam coming up. And then it'll close on the day of the exam. So the exams should be on September 6th. It will open on September 1st, and then it will close on September 6th when the class starts. And then we'll have the post-exam. It'll open after the exam you've taken on September 6th, and it'll close at midnight that night. Okay, so that's going to be how those work. So you have a pre and a post exam, prior to the exam and after the exam. So don't forget those. Those are basically 10 free points added towards your exam scores. And then the rest of the modules work the same way. You have, learning outcomes, Excel lab if there is one, study skills journal pre and post exam, and that's how it works throughout the rest of the course. So again, if we look all down, we have that. We have same thing. Here we have a couple extra sections. Some people like to read different ways on how logic works. So it's not really necessary for this book, but they're there in case you want them. And in our final module, we don't have a Excel worksheet to work on because we had two at the beginning, so we don't have to do one in this last one on probability. So hopefully that will help you get through class. And again, we're in class, so if you ever have questions, please let me know. Here's to a great semester.